Good morning. Welcome back to Wicked Wise. So I had to write down everything that I want to talk about today because I get sidetracked. So, first of all, I want everybody to try and have a great Labor Day weekend. Stay safe out there. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is the Montana bill. Montana passed a bill. It's HJR 45-1V3. If you live in Montana, download it, put it on your front door. Read it first, but put it on your front door. It's an awesome bill. I'm trying to get one here in Virginia, similar to this. The best part about it for me is they have to abide by the Constitution now. They'll tell you parents don't have rights. Well, the Constitution clearly gives you constitutional rights as a parent. Gives your children constitutional rights as a born, naturalized citizen of the United States. So, the next thing I want to go over is ex partes. Here in Virginia, I'm trying to have ex partes removed out of law. And my fight is they're unconstitutional. They do not give the other person, I don't care if it's CPS, the other parent, I don't care who it is. They're unconstitutional, right? They violate your 14th Amendment due process, and they violate your 5th Amendment. And I hate ex partes. Anybody can go in Virginia and say, oh my God, such and such threatened me. And they're not there to protect themselves or defend themselves. I need a no contact order. I need a protective order. I need whatever the case may be. That's bullshit. I hate ex parte orders. So, in your research that I want you to do on all this stuff that I'm about to tell you is look up ex partes, unconstitutional, and then look up your state. I came across a website I absolutely love. It's fathersunite.org. Everything about your constitutional rights is on there. It's full of information. Look it up, sign up for emails, just check it out because there's cases on there. You can look up a state-by-state directory and get all kinds of information. Absolutely love fathersunite.org. The second thing, that's the fourth thing, my bad. The fourth thing I want you to look up is color of state law, okay? Because judges, lawyers, and I'm sorry, I have lawyers that are friends of mine. I'm sorry if I offend you, but CPS, anybody who works for the government or gets paid by a state can actually violate color of state laws. Do your own research. Don't believe me. Do your research. Now, I want to get into doctrines that you need to look up. And part of me being an advocate is I give you the information. I don't do the work for you. It is up to you to do your own work. But like I tell people all the time, don't take my word for it. You have to do your due diligence and find this stuff that I give you and make your own presumptions and assumptions and learn how to make it work in your case. So the first doctrine is public function. I'll put everything that I talked about today down in the description. State actor doctrine. State action doctrine, joint action doctrine, and separation of powers doctrine. So once you read these, if you have problems, you can always email me at 24tiffini@gmail.com. I do try and answer all my emails, and I can help you. The other thing I want people to look up is it's called the Due Process Clause. Now, people are scared to go in court with all this stuff that I just gave out after they've learned it and heard it, because the courtroom is a very intimidating place. I get it. I used to be scared to go to court because, oh my God, you walk in this room and it's all overwhelming. Let me tell you how I got over my fear of that. Bitch, I'm paying for it. I'm paying for you to judge me. I'm paying for these bailiffs to lock my ass up if the judge doesn't like what I say. I'm paying for the electric bill, the courthouse. I'm paying for all of it. If you look at it that way, it should be less intimidating because it's our taxpayer money that pays for this shit. The judge will tell you that's not true. And the courthouse is not yours. Well, that's incorrect. Your state money, the county courthouse, the city courthouse, the town courthouse is all paid out of our money. We pay these people. Do not be intimidated and do not fear these people. My favorite line is, all men are created equal. And I'm going to say women too, because I don't want any women saying, oh my God, Tiffany, you just said all men. Everybody's created equal. I'll put it that way. I don't care, and I've said this in multiple videos. If you wear a robe, a badge, or a bum in the street, we're all created equal. And people forget that. Judges forget that. Police forget that. Everybody forgets it. But not me. Because that's how I live my life. I live, sleep, eat, breathe the Constitution, Bill of Rights, Declaration of Independence. I live, eat, sleep, and breathe it. And everybody should live the same way. If you know your rights, they cannot intrude on them. Can you go to jail for inserting your rights? According to federal law, absolutely not. If you do it in a disrespectful way, they're not going to charge you for inserting your rights because you're inserting them. They're going to hit you with a contempt of court, disorderly, disrespect, whatever the case may be. So I do tell people, you have to be respectful, right? Because I look at it like this. Even though we're paying for it and it's the people's court, you still don't want to be disrespectful, right? Because that's like going to somebody's house and starting a fight. Okay, even though we're paying for it, the judges do consider that their second home. Just like your job is your second home, you don't want somebody coming in there and disrespecting your boss. Be respectful. But I also tell people, be prepared to go to jail. And if you're not prepared to go to jail, don't stand up and be disrespectful. I can get very disrespectful and very loose with my lips. But I always say, with all due respect, okay? And then I proceed to say what I have to say. With all due respect. Now, if anybody has any problems comprehending, I get it. I will help you. But I'm not going to work harder than you because I've done the work. 30 years. I've been fighting CPS, family court, the police, and child support for the last 15. So I get it. It's hard. But my favorite saying too is, you can disarm an armed person. You cannot disarm an educated person. And with that being said, have a great weekend.